Let me pull it up on my phone so I can see the comments, of course. I got a new deck that I want to use, but y'all gotta bear with me because I don't know. It's the Pot Tarot. Um, I figure since we're going into that, we might as well use something a little more fun, right? Let's try something new. So we'll see how that works out, but we ain't gonna start there. Um, I don't think. But let me look at the comments. We going into Young Thug and all of this drama. Oh, yeah, from yesterday. I said that I would do so. We're gonna start with Young Thug. We're gonna start with Young Thug and everything that was going on while he was locked up. How was he feeling? All of that good stuff because I feel like he had to be going through a crisis. I feel like it was a mental breakdown. Homeboy felt like he was about to be up out of here, so he was just singing like a canary, like just running his mouth. So I don't know, but we will look into all that. This is only right. This is one bubble on energy, right? So the person that we allow me to know how it's true. Building and all right. So today I kind of relaxed a little bit. I gotta fix these cards in order. Can you play music on here, y'all? That's something I've always wondered. Because I be wanting to play music, but I'm like, can you play music on here? Is that allowed? I could have just Googled it, right? So we can see what's really going on with these guys. And that Glorilla situation, like, what you bring Glorilla up? Andre 3000, all these people that he's saying pretty much don't support the culture and not showing up, yada, 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 because they didn't kiss his behind and come to him. Right? So he feel like, well, Andre put me on the phone with his assistant and all this other stuff. Like, he didn't like the way he had to go through doing business with him. He think this is the streets of Atlanta where you just hit a dude up and say, yo, we doing this. And then the dude's supposed to just say, all right, cool. Like, what part of business etiquette do you not understand? Even with the situation with him saying that at the last minute, Kendrick didn't approve the song. No, Kendrick's label didn't approve the song. Y'all be acting like these people, excuse me, don't have to follow orders because y'all just do whatever. At the end of the day, if the label didn't approve the song, then, hey, what can he do? Even if he said he liked the song and he wanted to be on it. Hey, Alexandria. Welcoming you guys. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Let's start with, how was Thug feeling internally? How was he feeling internally during this time, during his, incarceration? Time that he was spending locked up. What was going on, internally, mentally? How was he really feeling? All right, so we got the Hierophant, the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Empress, and the Knight of Swords. So how he was feeling was like he needed this to work out in his favor no matter what. With this Hierophant, like, he was like, yo, this right here, me being on the news, me being front page news, he was like, I need to make this work out in my favor. No matter what, I got to see if I could turn this in my favor. He was coming up with all kind of ideas. Listen, he was all over the place mentally. You see how this woman's brain is literally cracked open and you got sadness, hunger, anger, hate, love, envy, satisfaction. He was feeling all of these different emotions. But the most important thing for him was turning this in his favor, protecting himself and getting himself out of here. And with this Empress, yo, I hate to say it, but he got the nerve to be talking about Gunna when he was thinking about getting out and smashing and being with a lady too. That's what he was focused on. And so with this Knight of Swords, it's like, bro, it was a lot of mental confusion, a lot of mental turmoil that he was going through. At the point he wasn't clear headed, he wasn't thinking right in his mind. He's just trying to come up with new ideas so he could get back to Mariah and these other men. Just, this is what all they think about is getting hoes and getting chicks. Like, this is what he's worried about. And getting out, saying whatever he got to say to protect himself. This wasn't no, trying to protect YSL and everybody. This is, I need to protect me. Because I'm so afraid with this Nine of Cups, and I need to protect my money, my assets, my lifestyle, who I am, my image. I need to protect all that. So I got to do what I can do to protect it. And I got to say what I got to say to make sure that I get out so I can get back to being this rock star lifestyle. Might not make it. Like, this is what these dudes be concerned about. They don't... it don't be nothing more important to them than living that lifestyle. So that's what this was about for him. Figuring out any ways that he could, be at peace. He was talking, running his mouth to Mariah and all these people because that's all he could do. He had all these different emotions and thoughts he was running through. Yeah, he was having a mental breakdown. And it was all about what? Who I got to shoot down to protect myself. He got the sword and a gun. Then he still got the... Look how this person is set up. They got a sword. They got a gun. They steamrolling over people. Don't care who they got to steamroll over. Then also, they steamrolling with a freaking... What they call these things? I forgot what you call these things. And it got guns attached to it already. I forgot what you fucking call these things now. But you want one of it, like what they use in Fast and Furious. And what they be using in the military and stuff. But you want one of these things, and you just moving like, you don't care who you got to chop down. You don't care who you got to speak negatively of and talk ish about. To protect this relationship with Mariah and make everything seem like she's the love of your life and you just care about her so much. Trying to make sure he keep everything under wraps and he don't have Mariah leave him. And so that's why he's saying what he say about Glow and saying what he say about this woman. He doing all this to impress her. Trying to look like that guy. That's crazy. Well, so that's what he was going through. A lot of turmoil and mental confusion, and he didn't know how to, he didn't know what was going to happen. He didn't know if the verdict was going to turn out in his favor. I'm going to be honest with this Hierophant. I feel like there was a part of him that was starting to feel like, you know what? I'm going to just make, I'm going to make this album. I'm going to come up with any creative ideas that I can. But it's like, even if he had to release it from prison, he was going to do it. Because he was damn near content with this Hierophant. Like, yo, this might just be it. I might just end up being here. Even though all he was worried about was getting back out and living this lifestyle and being Young Thug, there was a little bit of a part of him that was like, damn, son, I might just need to be content with this Ace of Cups and accept what this is and where it's at. And so if I'm going to be in here, I might as well, I should feel comfortable to talk to my lady and tell her what I want to tell her. He basically like, this is when you at your most relaxed and you have comfort and you just laying at the phone, laying on your bed and you talking to your woman and you just feel like you could just pillow talk. You could just say whatever. He ain't think this is all really going to come out for people to know. Nah, he ain't think this was going to come out for people to know. So, how is he feeling currently? Because I do see the 5 of cups on the bottom of the deck. So I know he's definitely stressing out. He don't want to be left out and lose certain friendships and partnerships and people stop messing with him. Like, so how is he feeling currently right now that he's, out? That nigga stressing. Bro, that nigga stressing. Excuse my language. He came out as, well, there's a King of Wands here. There's a King of Wands here that he... Because there's a Knight of Wands and there's a King of Wands. That's two different men. One is like the big bro. One is like the little bro. He's so worried about whether or not that whoever this bro is still mess with him. That's what he worried about. He worried about who gonna stop messing with him with this 3 of Cups. Do he still got friends? Do he still got partnerships? Is people still gonna want to work with him? Is his legacy finished with this 10 of Pentacles? Is it over? Has he lost his legacy? Like, what's the state of his legacy? What's the state of his relationships with people? What's the state of, his partnerships with this 2 of Pentacles? His money situation? Is his money about to be funny? Is he about to have to do something impulsive and keep talking? And he want to run his mouth. Yeah, he want to talk. He want to make some impulsive decisions, but he know that he got to keep it cool. He got to keep it peak to a certain extent, because whoever this other man is, he's more worried about doing damage control with him, if you ask me. This is somebody who he regards as a real, like a family, like bro. Like, everything is torn apart. You got YSL members coming out talking, saying things like it's too much. He want to do something. Yeah, he want to do something. Yeah, he want to shut niggas up, shut their mouth, and have them stop talking. Yeah, he want to cut niggas' water off and say certain things. But it's all of this chaos, all of this judgment. He's stressing. Everything is blowing up around him. Mayday, mayday, mayday. This dude is stressed. And he's watching everything. Look how this person is over in the corner at the computer sitting down. He's watching. He's seeing everything that's being said about him. He's on social media. He's scrolling up and down. He's watching it. He's seeing it. And it got him stressed. He's ready to push that big red button. He wanna set something off. And take people down with him. At this point, that's why he said what he said about, if y'all tell me that and this and the music station ain't gonna be the same, because he already know. He about to move greasy if they really turn him crazy. He about to call judgment. It's like, okay, well, if we're gonna talk about it, let me talk about everybody. That's the mood that he's in. He's ready to just keep, like, he not really stressed about the fact that these calls came out, because I promise you he stand by what he said. He stand by what he said. Yep, he for sure stand by everything that he said. The problem is the friendships, the partnerships, the people that he knew for a long time that's being broken apart, what he's losing for all of this. Is it worth it? All of the things that he be doing, it's starting to, he's wondering, like, should he just talk about it? Because it's already coming to light. They want to talk about my skeletons. Like, it's really giving Mike. And why did I get married at the table? Is it true, Mike? Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I'm the bad guy. Yeah, I did it. But I'm not the only married person with secrets at this table. Yo, like, this is the energy. Diane, would you please? Did you tell your husband that you got your tubes tied after you had Kenya? Because that's what my wife told me. Marcus, please, would you please tell this woman how you had to get a shot for PD? Like, this is the kind of energy that Young Thug is in right now, where he's really just, I'm sorry, I just went up on a rant, but he just really want to go off. They said, boom, I bet that. Walter gave it to you. They said, you didn't get it from Keisha. You got it from Walter. I've been got my shot. I was just waiting on you to say something. Like, it's really like one of those things where it's like, if y'all gonna do this to me, I'm about to take everybody down. But in the meanwhile, he's just worried about this one King of Pentacles. So let's go ahead and get some more information on that. I said King of Pentacles. Oh, so whoever this is, he got money. It's King of Wands, and I said King of Pentacles. So this is a dude that's stable. He got money, but what's the situation here? Because he's worried about how he's viewing him right now. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be a fire sign. It's heavy fire energy here. We already got him showing up as the Leo. He's already here, but there's somebody else. But he's worried about them not wanting to move forward. But you know how this one got the peg leg? It's like he don't got a leg to stand on when it comes to this person. He can't, it's no defense. So if it ever come out, I don't know who this person is. Like, I'm feeling it might be Lil Baby. You're going to have to see. Because it's somebody that he don't want to lose. That he's worried about how he view him right now. Whether or not he's still going to F with him or not. I'm telling you. Legal issues, same shit, different day. Once you back, happiness hater, giving money. Lord Jesus. Let me get a couple more. Groupie, running, bad reputation, and cyberbully. Bro, this is the whole situation. This is the whole situation. Literally. This dude, Young Thug is a real happiness hater. He don't like seeing other people do good. Definitely not doing better than him. He always want to be getting handouts and seeing how somebody gonna help him do what for him. He want people to be basically his groupies. And he's noticing that now he got this bad reputation and people was running away. They're not effing with him. And he's worried about that. He's worried about him being isolated and being on his own and people not wanting to mess with him with this wants you back. It's more like watch your back. He looking over his shoulder. He's seeing that people ain't viewing him the same. And it's like he in the background just hating. He don't want to see. And people is looking at him as this hater. And with this cyber bully, it's like he feel like he being bullied online, but at the end of the day, people are saying, bro, we can't mess with you. Your reputation is different. We can't. You already know how this go with the same. It's different day. And the rules don't change just because you Young Thug. The rules don't change. With his legal issues, yeah, it's the legal issues that he was going through, but it's also street code. What they're saying here is, bro, this shit don't change just because it's you. You was running your mouth. You had all this to say about people being so-called snitches and rats and all this stuff. And look at what you was doing. Giving information. Running there, talking. Moving like the same dudes that you was talking about. So now we realize that you flawed. Man, watch out. Like, you need to watch out. Like, that's the energy. You watch out now. Because nigga don't mess with you. You flawed, bro. At the end of the day. You stabbed the same people that cared about you and messed with you. Your peoples you stabbed in the back with this Ten of Pentacles. You went against the grain. You went against the family. And now you want to know whether or not these people going to mess with you or not? People are staying way away from you, bro. Your reputation is shot. Little baby. Niggas they not messing with you. They not. I want to know a little bit more about this person that he's worried about, this King of Wands. What's going on with the King of Wands? Like, who is this person? 3 of Wands and 7 of Cups. Yo, bro, it's everybody. It's everybody. But you know what's so crazy with this 3 of Wands? It's somebody who he really considers family. That's the worst part. That's why I say, that's why he like, oh, I love you forever. Bro, it's Wham. Wham is looking at you crazy, bro. You losing out on mad friendships and partnerships. It ain't, and you know what I'm saying? So with this with this King of Wands, it's multiple dudes that he considers big bro, little bro, that he respects, that he considers leaders. They in that role. They that guy that really got, you know what I'm saying, respect and honor in the streets of Atlanta that he done pissed off. That is not looking at him the same. They done demoted him. Because it's like, bro, you not with us. You the not the ones. We the King of, like, bro, you in a whole different level. You doing some real immature, childish, kiddie stuff. We never expected you to turn out like this. And his main partners, his main people that he considered family friends that he really messed with, all these people that he running his mouth about, talking about, niggas is not viewing him the same. They like, if you could do it if you could talk about Glow, you could talk about this person, you could talk about us. So yeah, his main homies, his main mans is looking at and not looking at him the same. Wham, all these dudes. What about 21 Savage? I ain't gonna front. I want to know about 21 Savage. I gotta know about 21 Savage. Because he's stressed. He want to go back to the old days. All right? He mad. He wishing that things could be the same, but it's not the same. Niggas is separating themselves. Excuse my language. They not messing with him. He moving like a real... That's the type of... You doing what females do. That's groupie energy. You out here running your mouth talking. You want niggas to be fiending for you, wanting to be your big... You looking for fans. You're not looking for niggas to be your equal. You hating on what other niggas got. Your reputation is shot, bro. It's over. And niggas is running from you. They staying away, very, very far away from you, dude. Like, you better hope. We're gonna look into this Empress. We're gonna look into this Empress and see what's going on. And we're gonna look into this 2 of Pentacles. Because I feel like he worried about his money, too. And his money being funny. So we're gonna look into this Empress and this 2 of Pentacles real quick. And then we're gonna see what's going on with 21 Savage next. Because I gotta know. All right, so let's go here. What's the situation with this Empress? What's the situation with this Empress? We'll do it. Situation in person, young thug. 'Cause I feel like it's Mariah. You know, you worried about doing damage control because she done found out about all these other women pictures you got on the wall and all this other stuff. And now you're trying to, you feel what I'm saying, do damage control. Family room, mature man, imprisonment, to poverty. Oh boy, look at the story. Look at the story, just keep coming out. Thoughts, toilet labor, occupation, and marriage. And then we got bad health. All right, on the top of the deck. So basically what they're saying in regards to this Empress, in regards to Mariah, now he's trying to tell her, oh, we were supposed to, build a family and all of this other stuff. But at the end of the day, he got all these different women on his mind, all of his baby mamas, all of the different families that he built. He was most definitely thinking about, what's her name, Carly. Oh, yeah, Carly? Please. You will forget Mariah in comparison. He was more worried about his baby mamas with his family room, the ones that he actually got kids and children with. That's who he was mostly worried about, and her leaving him out in the cold and not wanting to talk to him and not wanting to deal with him. He only talked to Mariah because he had to. She was the clingy, annoying one that was always talking to him. Meanwhile, he's sitting up there trying to convince Carly to get back with him. Maybe we could work on things. We could start over. I'm going to be better. I'm going to be a better husband. I'm going to do right. Bro. Like, this is really crazy how he's sitting up there, occupation and working labor. Oh, this is, I don't care with this imprisonment and occupation. Like, now that I'm locked up, I might not, get back to having my career. I might not. He was really moving like it was over for him when it came to this Empress. He was acting like a little sad little baby, like a little puppy dog. I don't know if I'm gonna ever be free. I might always be locked up here. I might never have this. So you gotta make sure that you keep the kids good. You work. We can't. How are we gonna make money? How are we gonna be good? Like, this is what he was worried about. Taking care of his baby mamas and his children. Carly, the one that he was, married, supposed to marry. Everything. If he didn't already marry her, I feel like he married her, y'all. I'm not sure, but that's what he was worried about, and trying to see if she would work on things. But it seemed like with this poverty, she was leaving him out in the cold. You feel me? It was like, bro, she like, listen, you done made all these bad choices, all these bad decisions, and now you think that I'm supposed to be your Empress and marry you and do all of this stuff? Hell no. But this is what he was constantly thinking about with thoughts here. How he should have worked on his family and been a more upstanding man with this mature man, been the father figure that he should have been. Now he locked up and everything might be over for him. He was crashing out. Yeah. So when it came to the Empress, it wasn't Mariah, it was Carly. Thank you, ancestors, for the confirmation. It was his baby mother. That's what he was worried about and wondering and sad that she didn't give a F about all of them bad choices that he made, and she was not about to go back. That's why he had her picture up on the wall. Like, please. She was not coming back and being with him. She was not worried about that. She was like, boy, you're going to have to go through that on your own. You better call Mariah. You better call Tyrone. But call Mariah, like, you better call them people, 21 of them, because I don't want to hear about it. Like, I'm not moving forward with you, getting back with you, having a marriage with you, none of that. So that's what he was trying to do. Now let's see about this Two of Pentacles. What's this? This Two of Pentacles that he's currently worried about. And I feel like he's trying to do damage control when it comes to Mariah too. He is. He's trying to make it seem like he want to move forward with her, have a baby with her, do all this. That's why he said all that about Glow. It's all damage control. When he know he really don't love that girl, he really don't see her as the one. But tell me about this Two of Pentacles. False person, concern, of course. Lovers, bro. Wealthy man. A message of concern coming out in reverse. Privileged lady. Message. Okay, so heavy on the talking and the love notes and the messages and the sending and all that. And him wanting to send a message. Unexpected income. So with the Two of Pentacles, basically what this is saying is that he was really, really concerned about his image, how he was going to be viewed. He knew that he had to make a choice because at the end of the day, it's like, bro, I'm going to have to be false. I'm going to have to snitch. Like, basically. With the Two of Pentacles, he's like, this is the only way that I'm not going to be on this leash no more, and I'm going to get my freedom, and I'm going to pretty much get back outside and get to live my life and have anything. I have to make a choice. It's my reputation with this lovers here, or it's me being this wealthy man and getting out and having my life. And he was like, bro, at the end of the day, I'm more concerned about going back to my lady. I'm more concerned about, getting out, going back home, sleeping in my bed, like getting out of this prison. That's what he was more so concerned about more than anything. He understands that at the end of the day that there's a message that he sent out, that all of these messages, all of these voice notes and everything that's coming out. But with this message of concern coming out in reverse, I feel like he don't, I want to say he don't care, y'all. I keep wanting to say it like he do not care, because he stands behind what he said. He's just more concerned about his financial situation, his money. He is a Leo at the end of the day. He don't feel like he really told no lies. He feel like he said what he said about these people. But is Mariah, you know what I mean? Now, he might have lied about, when it came to the lovers and the sleeping around and the things like that. But at the end of the day, he's like, listen, if Mariah don't want to believe it and she want to leave, then she can do whatever she want to do. I'm telling you. He going to tell her lies. And he was going to say whatever he needed to say to get out. So he don't regret whatever he said, because at the end of the day, he feel like his money, his legacy, everything, what he's trying to have, like him being this celebrity and being Young Thug and all that, is more important than him being a so-called rat or a snitch. Yeah. He feel like at the end of the day, he got his freedom, he got his life. He could be around women. He get to sleep in his bed at night. Like, he don't really care about what the culture got to say about the situation. No, he just more concerned about the fact that now he get to live his life. And I'm telling you, he don't care about these calls that's coming out. If Mariah go down with it, oh well. He stand on it, and he feel like everybody should stand by him. Very arrogant, very standing behind what it is that he say, and just pretty much delusional. The dude is delusional. He really don't care about nothing that nobody got to say. Yeah, he's lying to Mariah for sure, and showing up as a false person, and is most definitely a snitch. He most definitely snitched. Yeah, he most definitely told to get his freedom. Yep, he was singing like a canary, and he do not care, because he feel like, bro, at the end of the day, I'm me, I'm him, I could do that. He feel like it's different. That's the worst part. He feel like it's different when it comes to other niggas with this message of concern. He like, what I did is not the same. But it's like, no, it is the same. If you and Gunna took the same plea, then y'all are the same. Y'all the same person. Don't try to, you feel what I'm saying? Make it seem like anything. And if anything, you worse than Gunna. No, you worse than Gunna. Don't even do that. You and Gunna is not the same, bro. So let's go to 21 Savage, and then we'll do Gunna next, because I really don't feel like what Gunna did is the same. I'm sorry. How is 21 Savage feeling about the situation? Well, I guess they're pulling me towards this deck, so let me use this one. How was 21 feeling listening to all these calls? Let's start there. How was 21 feeling listening to all these calls, hearing about all of this stuff at the time when, Young Thug was locked up? He's showing up as a Knight of Wands too. And in terms of his relationship with 21 Savage. Once again, this damn Leo man. Young Thug, who's so immature and childish. He felt like he felt like, bro, that nigga got balls to be doing all this running his mouth. Because we got the Knight of Wands, the Hangman in reverse, the Five of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Cups, the King of Wands. Look how the Knight of Wands and King of Wands just came out, you guys. Bro, this is very, like, I cannot make it up. We had the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands coming out in this deck, and now we have the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands coming out in this deck once again. And the Ace of Cups. Bro, it's the same cards. It's the same cards, y'all. In terms of the situation with 21 Savage. Where he feel like, bro, he feel like he got a lot of past resentment. That he was basically being a scorn. That's how 21 Savage feel. This nigga's flawed. You know what I'm saying? He's a man scorn when it came to the situation. He was out of control. He was going through it. He was going through a lot of fear, overwhelmed. Like, he just felt like the nigga was backed in the corner, and that's why he was saying all of this stuff. It's like it's one of those things where he felt like he could understand where he was coming from, because at the time, you get what I'm saying? At the time, he could understand where he was coming from, because he felt like, bro, you feel like you You bigger than the program though. Like he's still saying that. I'm sorry, I keep wanting to. He's still saying, bro, you thinking you bigger than the program, and it's like I hear you. You feel like you that guy, and you put in all this work, and you did all these things, but nobody owes you anything. Nobody owes you anything. Nobody owes you to help you. To be honest, and it's like that shit got old quick. To 21 Savage, it got old quick. It's like, bro, you have the recognition, you have everything that you're looking for with this Six of Wands and Eight of Wands. He's saying you have it. You feel what I'm saying? But you thinking impulsively. Now you starting to bug out. You losing your mind here. Where you starting to come up with all these different ideas. You saying all of this other shit. You just running your mouth with this Ace of Cups. You damaging your relationships and your partnerships. And you possibly got to be talking about me with this, with this King of Wands. We got to know that if you're doing it about these other people, then you got to be doing it to me too. He's not stupid. So now I got to look up if 21 Savage is a fire sign. Because there's specifically another... But it's like this role of big bro, little bro. And it's like, you bugging, bro. I used to look at you as this guy, but now you changing my perception of you. I can't view you the same. Because you sneaky. You going behind people's back with this Five of Swords in reverse. And then now that all this stuff is coming to light with the Six of Wands, bro, he knew that if this ever came out, it was going to be bad. That's why he kept it real. He didn't say too much. He was smart. He was thinking about the bigger picture when it came to how Young Thug was going to be perceived. He knew that at the end of the day, if he was on them calls saying anything too flaw, it was going to look crazy. It was going to look crazy. It was going to look crazy. And I feel like now Young Thug is trying to clear it up. You feel what I'm saying? Young Thug is trying to clear it up with him and trying to make sure that they on the same page. Like, bro, you still going to rock with me? You're not going to come out to the public and defend me? That's what he want. Whoa, that's what Young Thug really want. That's what Young Thug really want. He like, bro, we at the time, you was on my side. It's like 4 different Leo cards coming out here. That's crazy. Young Thug is something else, bro. He is the Leo from hell, okay? Like, the Leo from hell. The one that the Leo that you don't want to deal with. This is all about him damaging his own reputation, thinking impulsively, not really being clear-headed, bugging out and just losing his mind and feeling like, damn, he was just all scattered all over his energy. And he felt like he might possibly be going down, so that's why he chose to keep doing that. So let's go ahead and continue with, what currently in, the future when it comes to 21 Savage, because like I said, he was hoping that 21 Savage was always going to stick beside him and ride beside him with that Six of Wands. He felt like that was going to always be his, somebody that was going to be by his side and be there to, be like, you my bro. And it's like, I think 21 Savage is saying, I had your back, but you went too far. You started acting out. It's like, you did too much. You did too much. King of Cups, High Priestess, Temperance. Yeah, now he's looking at things differently, like I said. Knight of Pentacles, bro. It's a lot of arguments now. Five of Wands, the Sun, Six of Swords. And the Seven of Cups. And then we got the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I mean, at the top of the deck or bottom, however you want to see it. Bro, he's not messing with him. It's a lot that came to light with this High Priestess. And 21 Savage is in his feelings with this King of Cups. He like, bro, this gossipy ass, emotional ass, female ass. Like, bro, I'm sorry I have to say it. That's the energy. He like, bro, I'm seeing it. He's seeing things for what it really is. He's seeing 21 Savage is seeing Young Thug for who he truly is now. It's like, bro, no. He's moving sensible now with this Temperance. He got his mind clear. Sagittarius card keep coming out. Is 21 Savage a Sagittarius? It's somebody, it keeps coming up. Sagittarius, and then Scorpio too. 21 Savage. No. Scorpio. Okay, that's what it is. He's a Scorpio. Because I'm like, Scorpio and Sag keep coming up. And then let me see what Little Baby is. Is Little Baby a Sagittarius? No, he's a Scorpio. He is a Sagittarius. Oh, God. Yeah. I'm like, this Sagittarius fire sign, it keep coming up, bro. Thank you, ancestors, for the confirmation. Yes. Little Baby is a Sagittarius. So, it's Wham. This is what I thought. It's Wham and 21 Savage, for the most part. That he really, really, really is, he messed up with these dudes. Oh, no, it's not looking the same. They talking it over, and they're like, we can't work with this nigga, we can't collaborate with him. It's too much. It's arguments and fights because he wants them to come out publicly and defend him, but they see him as too much of his hidden secrets don't come to the light. Oh no, they looking at this Leo very differently here with the Sun card coming out. Nope, they moving on from him with this. They moving on from him. It's too many fights here with this Five of Swords, bro. Leo, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. That's all the cards that keep coming out. We got Scorpio again here, Sagittarius again here. It's all the same thing. There might be an Aquarius involved in this too. So we'll have to see who the Aquarius is. And then what we got over here, Aries and Taurus. Those are the main players and the main signs involved in this. But and Cancer was coming up too with this moon. But it's not looking good, y'all. It's not looking good. 21 has had a total change of heart. He's seeing things. He's being sensible now with his temperance. They keep going back to that. Where he's clear-minded and clear-headed, and he's staying away from him. With this Knight of Pentacles, he's realizing that this nigga was money hungry, that he would do anything to save himself and get himself out of a situation. It's a lot of conflict now and disagreements. It's mad tension, yo. Like, I don't even know why I wanted to say it like that. It's mad tension, yo. He's not feeling him. He definitely not talking to him right now with this Six of Swords. They're not on the same page. He's moving on. He's looking at. He definitely got that divine guidance. It says opportunities, wishful thinking, choices, illusion, searching for purpose, and daydreaming. He realizing that that was an illusion. Everything that he thought was really down for him in front of his, that whole shit was an illusion. He just a money hungry, grubby, arrogant, two-faced, egotistical, female manipulator. Like that's it. That's it. And he felt sorry for him, but it's like, nah, this dude been cold towards him, moody. Look at this emotional manipulation, bad advice. He like, bro, I can't trust this nigga. I can't. The trust is gone between him and 21 Savage completely. And wham, it came out. Sagittarius. I hope somebody or I might just have to go back and remix and clip this and post it. Sagittarius and Scorpio, and there's an Aquarius that is not messing with Young Thug at this time. The Sagittarius is wham. The Scorpio is 21 Savage. So I guess we're gonna have to see who the other signs are. Right? Who's the Aquarius that's not messing with him? Who's the Cancer that's not messing with him? And then the Aries and the Taurus. So yeah, let's go next to who I set up the 21 Savage. Let's go to Gunna. Because I like what I want to know is what him and Gunna did really actually so different. Because he want to make it seem like what him and Gunna did is so different. I'm going to move to this deck, the new one that I haven't used yet. I'm going to have to look up what's the thing. Because I don't know. I think Bongs is Cups. Yeah, I think Bongs is Cups. Buds is Pentacles. Joints is Wands. And then what's left? But anyways, let's see. Is what Gunna did and what Young like is it different? Like there you go, that Temperance card. That Pisces and Virgo. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm not really sure what these cards are, but I know we got the the Temperance, the Hierophant. What is this one? I want to say it's Buds, so I want to say it's the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Buds. And then we have the, damn, is this 10? The Ten of Wands and the King of Pentacles. That's what I believe we have here. But when I'm, listen, with the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck, basically what they're saying is that when you really look at it, it's the exact same thing. It's really no difference. There's really no difference here between what they did. What I'm seeing is that both of them was carrying burdens. It's like with this Hierophant here, it's like they both still cooperated with the law. They both still cooperated with the law. With this Temperance here, though, they are making it clear that the difference, right? Because you got this King of Buds, which is Gunna, and then you have the Knight of Bongs, the Knight of Cups, and then the King of Pentacles. That's the difference between these two, right? So you have somebody who was in their feelings, who was thinking off emotion, making impulsive decisions, and actually was just telling more things that they need to tell, just talking, singing like a canary. They both told, but then you have a man that did something that really didn't, it protected him. He still stayed in high honor is what they're saying with this King of Buds. What he did was not going against anybody as far as talking about anybody personal. He never spoke up anybody's names. He never gave up any information. He actually didn't know much. That's what this is telling me with this temperance. He didn't even really have much to say or much to know to even give up or say. So I feel like what they're saying is that Gunna is not flawed. Gunna actually just got himself out of a situation. He made a smart decision. He was angelically guided to do something. He wasn't impulsive. He was patient. He thought it through, and he waited for the right time to and came up with a great idea with this Hierophant to get himself out of the situation where it didn't involve taking anybody down. All he did was plant a seed. That's what I'm getting from this. That's all Gunna did when you really want to think about it. It's like with all of these seeds being planted, he just planted seeds of doubt. That's it. He was planting seeds of doubt all over the place, having them, throwing them for a loop, just like how Woody was doing. Not like how this nigga was giving them shit on a silver platter. That's different. Thug was saying names and giving them people on a silver platter. You got one that's talking and running their mouth. I cannot make it up with the Page of Pentacles. You got one who was worried about their financial security, who was worried about going broke, who was worried about being locked up, being in jail, and was willing to say whatever. Who I gotta talk about? Who I gotta leave out in the cold? It's no problem for me with this Five of Pentacles. Who I gotta talk about and say something about so that I don't have to be stressed out. I can't, bro. King of Pop, this, bro, just talking, running them jibs. So that's where the difference is. Where it's like you got one who did something to help himself get out of a situation, and he was planting, throwing people all over the place and planting seeds of doubt, and you got another one who's giving them shit on a silver platter. Like literally running his mouth. I'm telling him, yeah, this person did this, that person did that. Like who you need information on? Cause I got it. I got it. So that way I can be okay. He really meant that when he said, "Here's my number, come call me, just don't tell the world." That's really he really said that. Well, we know he said it because it was on video, but this is like, bro, this is crazy. I ain't even gonna hold you. This right here is crazy. Like with this Ten of Swords, this nigga was stressed. He was carrying mad burdens, feeling like everything wasn't gonna be okay, everything wasn't gonna be all right. This Ten of Wands, I'm talking about smoke, bro. Listen, he was willing to anything they needed, any information we had to talk about. I'm sorry, he was willing to give it up. He was the king of pipes, the king of running his pipes and talking, and that's what he was doing because he was overwhelmed about the situation, y'all. He didn't know how he was gonna get out of it. Damn, that's crazy. So he was willing to. Yeah, it was looking cloudy. Things was looking cloudy for him. So it was like, bro, I got to get myself out of this situation. So I got to tell y'all what y'all need to know. Whereas Gunna is out here showing up as the King of Pentacles, where it's like, no, this nigga ain't flawed. He's still solid is what they saying here. This is about having a solid foundation. He's still solid. That boy was throwing them for loops. Just like everybody else in YSL was. Everybody else was doing the right thing. Being patient, being smart, and just trying to wait. But it's like, no, after a certain point, you find out that this nigga talking about you. He's singing, he running his mouth. So Gunna had to do what he had to do. Gunna had to choose himself. Like, what are we talking about here? So exactly what's his name? YSL Mondo? He's not lying. Damn, we got to go into YSL Mondo next. Because YSL Mondo was not capping. The nigga Thug is who started the Rico. This is crazy. Tell me about YSL Mondo and what's going on with him. Thug is who started that Rico. Like, the king of pipes. The nigga was running his mouth like it. Bro, this is crazy. YSL Mondo. What is this? Seven of Pentacles. Bro. Was putting in work. Trusted this nigga. Trusted him fully. With this 10 of Cups here. Really trusted this nigga. Was his... Wow. Wow. He knows. The High Priestess, bro, he's telling the truth. Everything he's saying is facts. Facts. Okay? Then, like, YSL Mondo don't have no reason to lie is what they're saying here. He knows. He been around. He was the one that was being fed lies and thought that he could trust. That he really trusted the nigga and believed in him. Put all his hope into this nigga. I'm sorry to say. And now now he in his feelings. Yeah, this got him feeling. It's weighing on him emotionally heavily because it's like, you messed with the family. That's the part he can't get past. That's the part he can't get past. With this Seven of Swords, it's like, why would you go against the grain? Why would you go against the family? Why would you break the family? Literally, look at this with this tower moment. How this bond is broken. Why would you break that up? Why would you do that? Why would you be so flawed as to mess with the family? If you wanted to talk about other people, then all right. These niggas don't care about rats really at the core. Let's be real. They don't. But it's the fact that we put in all this work together. We did all this and we said, like, why would you dig up that dirt? Why would you bring that to the light and let people know about that? Moving like a female with this Queen of Swords. He like that you was running your mouth like a female do. Talking to that woman. There's a lot that he knows though. There's a lot that YSL Mondo know. I don't know what inside scoop he got or who he be, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot that he knows. I'm telling you. That he ain't even, everything that he's saying so far been the truth. But there's even a lot more that he's not saying that he knows about, that he obviously know he can't speak on. Because it'll be bad. But yeah, it's a lot. And he's definitely telling the truth. And he mad that this nigga broke the family. And it is true that he started everything. Yeah, with this King of Bond, he co-founder of YSL. Yes. He like, we built this, and that's why he in his emotions, because you broke up the family. Why would you do that? Yes, but YSL Mondo has not lied or said no flaw, nothing yet. Everything he's saying is 100. Facts. Wow. And with this Five of Pentacles, I feel like, yes, there's a part of him that feel like, his money, everything that he was building is gone now. Everything that they was building, he threw it out the window. For the sake of being the only one, for the sake of being the main man, for the sake of him only wanting to be the one on top, he destroyed everything. He destroyed everybody. Why would you do that? Just for the sake of being the only guy, being that one side man? That's what it was. So he like, bro, listen, I have no reason to lie and tell y'all. This is just what it is. That's crazy. And he's losing out on a lot. And it's a lot. It's a lot. That's damage for him now. It's a lot that he's going through now because of this. Yeah, he's going through certain things in his personal life now. Catching trace and going through shit on behalf of this. Because it's like, bro, you was attached to the dude for so long. Why people not going to believe that you know what I'm saying? Some people is going to have questions when it comes to his intentions. Because like I said, there was a certain point where he believed everything that this dude had to say. Yeah, they was treating this nigga like he was everything. And that's what you get, you know what I'm saying? That's what you get. Low key. You can't be looking at a nigga and seeing him as any and everything to you, because you're gonna mess around and really be disappointed. So, I just kind of want to, ask real quick, just, how is Gunna feeling right now? How is Gunna feeling right now towards the whole situation? Like, and is he involved with any of these things leaking? Because people keep saying that Gunna might possibly be involved in these leaks. Oh my God, whoa. That burp was crazy. I don't know, y'all. Let's see. Well, how's Gunna really feeling then? Is it true what people are saying about him being involved with, all of these leaks and stuff? Listen. Gunna feel like it was only a matter of time. Divine timing was at play here. He knew this shit it was only a matter of time. All he had to do was be patient and wait. And he knew this was all going to come to the light and everybody was going to know. Put the flash on. So that way y'all can see here. Yeah. Gunna was like, bro, it was only a matter of time. I just needed to be patient and wait. Sorry, let me move all of these decks out of the way, y'all. I apologize. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh. Boy, oh boy. Okay, so basically, Gunna, he's at the point where he's just trying to be smart, keep his, head clear. He's mind over matter right now. He's not trying to be all, heartbroken, out of whack emotionally, and doing anything foolish or anything stupid. He's trying to keep it P. Listen, he's really pushing P. He's really pushing P right now, like, and just trying to keep calm and keep everything cool. He's not trying to, have him end up back, in a bad situation, basically. He feel like he lucky to have his life. He, you know what I mean? He did what he had to do. He made the right choice. He made the right decision. And now it's time for him to just keep climbing the ladder. Focus on, what he's building. He let God do the talking. He let everything, he just wants to keep himself protected. He listened to God. And he listened to the messages that he's received. And he see everything now. And he's basically saying like, yo, I need to just continue to be smart, make healthy choices, make smart decisions. And now he feels furthermore confirmed that he did the right thing. Now that all of these messages are coming out, all of these jail calls and everything, he like, bro, I made the right decision with this herb. Look at this. Look at all of this. And he like, bro, I knew it. I knew this nigga was the one that was talking to. He knew. Because they had already let him know that Thug, that why you think he went and said what he said? They probably already let him know, like, yo, Thug is in there telling us a whole lot. And he never came out and said nothing. He never tried to damage the nigga reputation. Nothing. With this pitchfork and devil, he just let life play out and let it speak for itself and for whatever to happen. Yeah, but I want to know with this pitchfork and devil, he really want to stay away from anything that he don't need to be around. He's really not. But like I said, he's trying to make healthy choices. So I don't give me more confidence. I don't see that he has anything to do with this stuff being leaked. I don't see that he has anything to do with this stuff being leaked, y'all. Listen, we got iceberg in reverse. It's like he's just trying to stay away from any kind of obstacles, any kind of storms, all that. He's staying away from that stuff. That's really what he's trying to avoid. He don't want to see, you know what I'm saying, nothing happen to him. We see Rat, Hat, and Coin. The power, I knew it. The powers that be did this. The nigga went and ratted and ran his mouth and traded, being a trader, doing all that, and the same people listen, for entertainment purposes only, my psychic downloads. This is the Atlanta PD, the police department, the DA's office, Fannie Willis and them. They are who doing this. They're who doing this because they're mad that they did not win this case. They really wanted to have Thug locked up. They did, but they wasn't able to successfully get him locked up. And because they didn't do that, they was like, you know what? Let's somehow have these calls leak. And yeah, it's illegal. So I don't know. Well, I mean, they claim it's not because that it's recorded and it's monitored. But, yeah, that's who did this. But Gunna don't have nothing to do with this. Gunna's focused on his making healthy choices, focusing on his life, staying protected. He is kind of scared. I'm going to be honest. That's what I'm getting from this. But his ancestors is protecting him. But he know that there's people out here that want to do stuff to him. He know that Thug is scorned right now and hurt. It might be trying to damage him and come after him. And clean him up and get rid of him and get him up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Have his heart not be beating. So he's focusing on keeping himself protected and making healthy choices and paying attention to his surroundings and watching what's going on around him and doing things right. Because for entertainment purposes only, Thug is scorned right now and he want to do something to Gunna. He wants something to happen to Gunna, y'all, for real, for real. So Gunna just trying to stay smart, stay away from this stuff. But with this Rat, Hat, and Coin, listen, Thug is willing to pay money to have something. Listen, he's willing to spend whatever to make this happen to him. That's what this is telling me for entertainment purposes only, bro. Thug is willing to pay money to have something happen to Gunna, literally, to damage him. Literally, or in terms of his money. But yeah, Gunna gotta pretty much. He's just trying to stay calm and stay cool, collected, and protected right now. Like, he's really trying to stay away from people. Listen, he's minding his business. He ain't around niggas. He's, staying to himself and minding his business because the situation is hectic right now. He know what's going on. He know that there's people trying to create storms and turbulent situations for him. So he's trying to keep himself good so that way karma don't have to come towards him and nothing don't have to happen to him negative. So I'm praying for Gunna. Like I said, his ancestors got him. So everything is going to be all right. But he definitely needs to watch his back and continue to because you got people that's in his energy trying to do some really dark stuff. All right, so who is next? Wham. I'm sorry. I need to know. How is Lil Baby feeling about this whole situation right now? Matter of fact, When Thug was locked up first, because we was doing that. Let's start there. When Thug was locked up, how was Wham, and Lil Baby, Wham and Lil Baby, Wham, aka Lil Baby, aka Wham, and Young Thug? How was their relationship? What was that like while Thug was locked up? Because not the Three of Pentacles still on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, listen, they was trying to work with him. You feel what I'm saying? And see things from his perspective. But I feel like things have to change. Whoa. We got Libra out here. Is little baby a Libra and not a? No, I mean no. He's a freaking Sagittarius, like I said. But bro, this is crazy. 9 of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the 9 of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Was he low-key happy about this? Oh my God, was Lil Baby low-key happy about this, to be free from the nigga and I have to be around him? He was like, finally, I get some peace, some rest, some relaxation with this 4 of Swords here, y'all. He felt like I could finally do what I want. I got clarity. I got, with this magician. I'm away from this dude who I feel like restricts me, holds me back, got me doing destructive behavior that, is codependent on me. That was restricting me, holding me. Bro, this is crazy. Lil Baby, for entertainment purposes only, was happy that Young Thug was locked up because he felt like, whew, he could breathe a sigh of relief. He could enjoy the fruits of his labor. This was his wish come true, his dream come true with this 9 of Cups. Like, this is crazy. He was happy about this. He was satisfied with this. He felt like he was good. He was at peace. He could focus on his future, come up with new things that he wanted to do for his own self, stand alone with this Page of Wands. He was excited about this. He felt like, listen, he was a free spirit. He had all this limitless potential. He could say what he want, do what he want with this 9 of Swords. Act how he want, behave how he want. Like, it was just like, I don't know. There was a certain control that he felt like Lil Baby felt like Young Thug had over him, that he was being released from, that was being put to rest. And he was happy to be away from this nigga. Excuse my language. He was so happy for him to not be there. But all the while, I feel like Young Thug, with this devil, the magician, and the 3 of Swords, of course he was upset. Of course he was upset that he was inside and that he couldn't be out there living his life and having fun and doing what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Look, that's the happiness hater. That's the happiness hater. He was jealous of Lil Baby. Young Thug was in there jealous as hell of him living his life and doing what he wanted to do and enjoying and having fun. Yeah, he was mad. And the whole time, Lil Baby breathing a sigh of relief, like, finally, this nigga is off my back. Like, this bird, like, bro, he didn't want him around. Tired of having to be around him and work on him and have him all up in his business, wanted to know what he got going on, all over his shoulder, calling him. Bro, he wanted space. He was happy for this. So how's he feeling now? What's the relationship now? Because I already know, he's still, I know he's still not messing with him and talking to him. I know Lil Baby told him to take that post down, talking about Wham, I love you fat. Take that down. Take that down, because you're playing yourself. I can't make it up with the Chariot. He is moving on. Bro, it's over. I do love you, but it's over. I changed it because she said all right, but I said over. Because at the end of the day, this is over. He's moving on. Bro, 8 of Cups, he leaving him in the past. He don't even want to deal with him no more. Bro, he's so happy with the Emperor to take control. You know what I mean? Bro, he feel like I'm about to take this nigga's spot. To be honest. Oh my God. Wham is happy. Wham feel like he about to take this nigga's spot. They about to leave him out in the cold. He got all kind of new projects, new ideas, all this stuff he gonna create with this 8 of Wands and this 7 of Pentacles. Bro, he looking at the long-term situation. He like, bro, I feel like, bro, he's so happy. This is crazy. King of Swords, he like, this is what he wanted. Oh my God, y'all. I didn't even predict this. Wham is happy as hell right now. He feel like he's next in line to be that guy, to be the leader, to be the one that we view in that high honor. He's about to replace him. That's what this is all about. Ace of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the 2 of Pentacles. He like, I'm about to adapt. I can adapt and change and be that guy now. I'm about to be the one with doing the balancing act. Got all these different, things that I'm doing, having all these different people to manage the system. He feel like he about to replace Young Thug. Period. Period. Point blank. He got the authority now. He the leader now. He's the king of Atlanta now. He the nigga that everybody got. Yo, with Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. This nigga feeling like 007 right now. James Bond. Roger Moore. Yes, that's how he's feeling right now. The original James Bond. That's how he's feeling. I don't know whose song that is. It just made me think, I don't know if it's SZA, but either way, him is feeling like everything is looking up and up and up and up and up. This was the best thing that could have happened. He was diligent. He was hardworking. He was patient. He waited. He another one that felt like Gunna. Like, it was just only a matter of time and before this was going to come to light and everybody was going to see this nigga for who he really is. Because he been knowing it. He been could see it. With this ace, he been could see it. Oh, I been knew that nigga was all. Yeah, now y'all finally starting to see he is one man. He only for himself. And then you got Young Thug, king of doing damage control. Telling lies, can't even keep up with how much lies he telling. Please, man, talk to me. I love you. I care about you. Oh, I trust you. I would never do this to you. I would never hurt you. I would never talk about you. I would never. Please, man, believe me. Believe me. Trying to do all this damage control. And women's like, nigga, you just don't even know. I've been wanting this to happen. And now that I got my confirmation and I really know who you really is, I ain't fucking with you no more. Hell no. Yeah, you got to stay far away from me. But just stay far away from me. You all in the pack. And he's taking everybody with him. He about to, the way, it's the same purpose only. The way Little Baby about to come to head with this situation and be the leader and guide everybody to moving away from Young Thug, he about to try to damage his entire reputation completely. It's like, no, it's no coming back. He about to lead, he's leading the charge. Wham, Lil Baby is the one leading the charge against Young Thug right now behind closed doors. Y'all not seeing it, but he is. He's calling up who we got. He's telling everybody, like, yo, he's dead. And if you F with him and you on his side, then you going too. I don't mess with you. So now you having to choose between Wham and Young Thug, and at the end of the day, most people was going to choose Wham. They're going to choose Lil Baby. That's what this is. So now it's time for everybody to pick a side, and it's like either you rocking with me, you moving forward with me, or you done for. Listen, it says integration, determination, willpower, control, direction, departure, courage. He like, bro, I'm the nigga that's taking control now. Wham like, I got the juice to keep this going. Wow. So that's what's going on. And like I said, Young Thug trying to do damage control. He like, nigga, I don't want to hear it. I don't deal with you. I don't rock with you. I don't run with you. I don't mess with you. You're not my kind. You're not my type. None of that. All right, so let's go on to who else did I put, y'all, in the name of this? I put Young Thug. We looked into that. I put Gunna, 21 Savage. We looked into that. We looked into YSL Mondo a little bit. Let's see about Woody. See about Woody. Is he, they say he is snitch, what about everything that he's saying? Is he telling the truth? Is he putting everything out on the line and being real and being honest and authentic like how YSL Mondo is and Gunna is? Because they not, it's coming up that these niggas ain't lying. Gunna just don't want to speak up and say nothing. Because at the end of the day, he's letting everything show and tell and prove. Because he know that this nigga, Thug is a man's corner that might try to do something to him. And at the end of the day, it's like he don't have nothing to do with this, but his name is being caught up and stuff. When at the end of the day, the same powers that be that Thug was running his mouth for to was who leaking these calls right now. I truly feel that way. We got the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck when it comes to Woody. So this is telling me that listen, Woody was about to really go down for this. He really was. Yeah, he was telling the truth. He's another one that been telling the truth. Absolutely. Woody was willing to go down for Young Thug. With this Knight of Pentacles, he was willing to have himself locked up and chained up. He believed in everything that this nigga Thug was saying. He trusted him and believed in him. He was willing to run himself into a fucking pole for this nigga and be stuck and stagnant and stop his life for him. Yes, he was. He was willing to stand in front and protect him. You see how this woman got the gun and shit, and this is Young Thug behind like a little scared little boy. And why? Yes, Woody was going to take that L. He was. Ancestors saying absolutely, he told the truth. He stood in his truth. He stood in his honesty and his power with his Ace of Swords. He did not lie. But Eight of Cups keep coming out in every deck because at some point all of them had to walk away and leave it in the past because they found out that this nigga was running his mouth gossiping. That's what that Page of Cups is about. Lies, gossip, spying. They had to find, bro. I'm not gonna keep beating a dead horse. I'm not gonna keep beating a dead horse, y'all. Thug is who started this Rico. Thug is the one that was running his mouth and talking. Thug was the one naming names and doing all this when these niggas was trying to protect them and defend them and do what they needed to do. And because Thug could not just be patient and wait. He was so impatient and childish and just needed to get out of prison that he started gossiping, lying, running his mouth, doing all of this stuff. Yes. And so now he had to protect himself with his son. He had to think towards his future. Yes, that's what he had to do. He had to go ahead and leave, protect himself, protect his family leave this shit out in the cold. This partnership. But this Five of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles, this is literally saying he had to leave the partnership out in the cold because niggas was throwing him away like garbage. Niggas was lying, trash, and doing all type of stuff. Disaster was coming towards him. This says mumbles, but I heard mumbles. Mumbling. Niggas was mumbling, cackling. He knew what was going on, so he had to protect himself and choose himself. Ancestors saying that it's absolutely the truth. I'm not going to keep beating a dead horse. Y'all go watch the videos that all these people are putting out. YSL, Mondo, YSL, Woody, he's talking about it. On his Twitch, on his streams and everything. He's telling the truth. He is bringing certain things to light. And he don't care about getting no money. He don't care about nothing. At the end of the day, he wanted to be home with his family too and around his children. And once he realized that this nigga was gossiping, talking, look up the Page of Cups, y'all, if y'all don't believe me what it means. Bro, gossip, lies, fight, all that stuff. He was doing all that behind their back. He found out that that Young Thug was lying and doing all it was telling behind their back. And so he had to just go ahead and do what was best for him in his life. He had to choose himself. He ain't tell no lies. He didn't. That's not what I'm saying. He ain't tell no lies. Y'all, so, that's just what that's about. Like, so I want to know what the situation was and how did this even come to light? How this came to light and for everybody to, Gunna and all of these people. It's like Gunna made a choice. YSL, Woody made a choice. Why did they make this choice? How did they? Because they got the ancestral. They knew that this nigga Thug was doing it. It must be that either the police let them know, told them. However, they found out that this nigga was doing it first. I'm telling you that he was running his mouth and talking. And what he was saying, yo, just be patient. I got this. I'm about to run these niggas in circles. That's what they always trying to do. But no, Thug wasn't comfortable with that. He like, oh no, I'm not comfortable with just planting all type of seeds and running them all over the place and telling them whatever. It's crazy how I picked up the deck and spread it right on the card that I wanted it to go to. That was cool. But yeah, nah, he wasn't comfortable with that. He was like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. I'm telling you, reflecting, wasting time. Stop, bro. I cannot make this up, y'all. Reflecting, wasting time, and moving on. He like, bro, I'm sitting in this and nothing is changing. I need to get out of here. So now let me tell you what I know. Yeah, cheers. Let me sit down and tell you everything that I know with this creeping behind your back. Yeah. Rejected an interview in reverse. Yeah, he was lying to them. He was lying to his own freaking YSL members, telling them that he wasn't doing any, that he trusted them and he cared about them and that, if this person, he was gonna have Woody go down. Whole time he's creeping behind their back, running his mouth, talking. Actually never like these people with this rejected an interview coming out in reverse. He never really effed with them in the first place. This is what they're saying. He was fake. With his fake accounts on him, he was fake. He was pretending he never really cared about them. It was all about what he could get from people with this thief. That's the type of person that Young Thug is. He is a true quintessential Leo. Oh, you only as good as the last thing that you did for him and the next thing that you're doing for him. He was so scared about losing that he could not move inside. He could not keep quiet. He was so scared about what he was going to lose out on. Physically, emotionally, all of that. So he couldn't keep quiet. He had to talk and run his mouth. And I'm telling you, the whole time, they telling him, just chill. Woody and them was trying to throw it, and they're like, yo, y'all don't want to talk? Y'all know this nigga, you think that's your bro. He not into you. He talking. He telling us a lot of information. He ain't moving in silence, and you trust this nigga? You wasting your time. Because you want to end up going to jail because he's saying it's you, so it's either you tell us the truth or what. What you going to do? So that's how this came to be. They let these dudes know that Young Thug was running his mouth, and they were like, y'all could continue to move in silence. Y'all can continue to be quiet, but you wasting your time because things is being pinned on you. This dude is not your friend. Young Thug ain't your friend. Wow. So they chose themselves because they realized that the nigga that they was running behind was fake. The nigga that they was running behind was fake. That was it. He was playing them. Not to be trusted. So let me just go ahead real quick. Who else did I write in here? I think QCP. That's what I wanted to lastly ask about because he said that QCP was a snitch. Or at least Rollo said it. They trying to say QCP is a snitch. Excuse me. Well, no, he did say it because on the call he was like, he basically saying that P told the police that a friend of his was, when his friend got killed, he basically let the police know who it was. He called the police. He actually was the one who called the police, which I don't understand how that's snitching. When you see your friend get killed and your friend get killed in front of you, and you go tell. And like QP, like P said, he's a civilian and a businessman, and he don't live no street life. So I don't know. Let's see. Is what Young Thug said about, QC, quality control music, QCP, correct? Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords, Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, the Hermit, the Devil, and then the Fool on the bottom of the deck. This is an interesting case here, y'all. This is an interesting situation because overall they're saying that, what he was doing was, choosing to protect his friend. That was a real scary situation for P. I think with the Nine of Swords, he was having a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety over it. All right, and that was not an easy decision that he had to make, to come out and you know what I'm saying, call the police on behalf of his friend, because at the end there was a part of him that was knowing that maybe he should keep quiet and not say anything with the Hermit, and that people might view him as a snitch with this Seven of Wands. But he's like, bro, listen, I said it. Yeah, Six of Wands, I called the police. There's no regret behind what he did at all, because he feel like at the end of the day that was his friend, and that person needed to go to jail. That's it. Like, he was a killer. Like, it's not a situation of about no street, no nothing. He like, I'm not with that. The devil and the fool. He like, that nigga. It was like, when you got the angel and the devil on your shoulder, and he was just like, no, I have to do the right thing. At the end of the day, forget all of that about whatever y'all want to say. 6, 7, 8, 9. Literally, 6, 7, 8, 9 is here. So he was just like, no. In order for this to add up, this is what I have to do. Even though people might look at me foolishly, people might look at me crazy and say bad things to say about me, at the end of the day, he did not care, because that was his friend. He cared about him. This was causing him a lot of heartache and pain, and he was like, I'm going to do this. I don't care. I think he thought over it for like a couple of minutes. That's why he left. Because Young Thug was like, oh, he left the spot. Yeah, because nigga, of course there was a part of him that was like, nah, I you know what I mean? I don't want to be caught up in this. I don't want to be caught like at the scene of the crime there with it. But at the end of the day, I am still going to say this. So to a certain extent, you have to say that Young Thug is right. You can't say Young Thug is wrong. Basically, what Young Thug said is right. He did choose to, come out and bring this to the light, and chose to lead the crime in the scene, and then because he was thinking about it, like it was the angel and the devil on his shoulder. Because I was kind of involved. I was here. I was a part of this. I was doing this, but at the same time, I didn't expect it to go like this and for there to be deaths and murders and all. Like, you know what I'm saying? So basically, he was like, no, I'm going to the laws. Newspaper, read all about it. Yes, I'm gonna be talking and telling, because that nigga need to get caught. He need to go to jail with his Hermit. He don't need to be out in the streets harming other people and hurting other people. So yeah, he did it, and as he should, as a civilian, as he should. Like, I don't even understand. Y'all want it, like, that street code stuff is crazy. Like, I don't understand how y'all just want people to just go by that stuff. But is QCP like, is he a street dude? Like, or is he really just a civilian in a business owner like he say? Is he, actually in the streets? Or is he really just a business owner and a civilian like he said? Ten of Swords, King of Hazards, Seven of Hazards. He's not a street dude. This is not no. This is not like a super duper overly in the streets kind of dude. He's releasing all of that. He trying to stay away from drama. He has a past. Every saint was a sinner. He definitely got a past, but he's focusing on being this business owner, this king, this king of pentacles. Being stable, having his money, doing, working, growing, changing. He's trying to evolve and do better. He's releasing all of those burdens from them things from the past of what he used to do. He's being more authentic, staying in line with, his family. He's trying to avoid all these tower moments and disaster moments. He don't want nothing to do with that. But I do have to be honest here that he was at some point. He was. No, he was. He used to, but he's closing out that cycle. He's on a whole different wavelength. He want to be a father. He want to take care of his kids. He just want to be a businessman. Like, he's not into that street lifestyle at all anymore. And I'm telling you, I think it probably has to do with which had happened and everything that he saw. Like I said, he's going through a lot of burdens, anxiety, stress. I think some of the things that, you have to see in the street, seeing your friends and family members, people, losing people, it weighs heavy on you. You realize that at some point, you got to grow up. At some point, you got to stop being a child and carrying on all these old burdens and thinking that it's okay to just be in the street life, harming people, hurting people. Like, at some point, you just have to be a man. You got to be a man about shit. You got to grow up and you got to take care of your responsibilities. And I'm looking at this 7 in the middle of everything. It's like he started to have more of a belief in self. Started to become more spiritually in tune and guided and understanding that, bro, he had to close out those old cycles. He had to. That was not getting him to where he got to go. So I don't know if he's into his Bible and different, but he seems to be somebody that's a little bit more grounded and more spiritually in tune and less into the whole rambunctious street lifestyle, partying, hanging out, harming people, hurting people. He's more so in tune with his heart, I feel like. And focusing on his business and really just keeping things okay, keeping things all right. I just think he's been through way too much in the past, all right? He's seen some things. Yes, that man has really, really been in them streets and seen some real shit. I ain't even gonna cap here. He's seen some real things. But that's all the reason why you eventually want to stop and get away from that stuff and be a grown man. So I would say he's not into that anymore. So yeah, let's see. What do I want to know? I want to know Young Thug's intention. Hey, Brittany. I'm about to close this one out soon because it's going much quicker and faster than I thought it would. Because it's just clear as day. It's like I don't want to keep rehashing and going over stuff when it's like it's clear. The nigga just was scorned and doing stuff that any old scorned bitter Betty would do. So I might just restart the log and go into something different. But I'll end this one out soon. But let's just see about Young Thug's truest intentions. Really deep down, his truest intentions with each of these people. His truest intentions. Let's start with 21. His truest intentions with 21 Savage. Is he a true friend? Do we really love him? Do we really care about him? Like, what's up with that? Community, positive, lust, imposter, and friendly. So when it comes to his truest intentions with 21 Savage, okay, it's weird. Like, we gotta be real in the middle of here. It's lust. Like, he has a certain passionate attraction to him, okay, that he's not being honest about with this imposter. He's lying to him, making it seem like he just wants to keep him friendly. He just want to be friends. But in actuality, listen, with this positive in community, he really, 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 really like him. For entertainment purposes only. He like him actually. He felt like they real aligned. Okay? So he didn't have no bad intentions with 21 Savage. He feel like that's really his brother, his family. Like he had good and positive intentions, but it's still masking the fact that it's lustful and he likes him, and he's masking it with this friendly, oh, we just friends and da 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 da, and I got all these good intentions and all that, but really it's like, no, I got sexually motivated intentions. So that's weird. Oh wow. Okay, so oh god, 21 Savage, stay away from that man. Yeah, that's why he was on the phone with him. He was on the gospel with his boyfriend. Remember, he did come out as the King of Cups. Like, he has a lot of feelings and emotions for 21 Savage. And 21 used to have certain, he cared about him too, but he can't feel bad for him no more. But, bro, lust, that's weird. He definitely liked him romantically. All right, let's move on. I'm going to clear out that energy because I ain't going to front. That was weird. Wham. What was his, truest intentions with Lil Baby? With 21 Savage. Wham from the jump. Hey, TS. What was his truest intentions with Lil Baby from the jump? I'm going to start the live over soon. And we could do I'm going to do love for all the 12 zodiac signs. Because I forgot to do that. But I'm finishing this up. All right. Look, sage advice on the bottom of the deck. Always trying to tell Wham what to do. Always trying to tell the baby what to do. I'm telling you, that's why he was happy for this nigga to go. Always all up in his business. Like, he got this wisdom and he got this great perspective that he can offer him and all that. Like, leave this man alone. All right. Check in. He only wanted to exploit Lil Baby. Gaslight him, see what he could get off of him, use him, leverage him, exploit him for the music, for working together. Because he knew he was Lil Baby's a money tree and that people support him and really like him. And that he can elevate his image. Always checking in, trying to see where they stand. I want to catch up, make sure you're doing well and see where we stand. Like, come on now. Always trying to make sure they're on the same page. Trying to exploit Wham, trying to take advantage of him, gaslight him. He never truly cared about him. It was all about what he could get off of his image. Manipulating him. Making him doubt the shit. I'm telling you, it's like Wham specifically, he knew that he couldn't trust Young Thug and that he was gaslighting him and doing a lot of fake shit. It's like when you can feel the energy. You just know when a nigga ain't don't really love you and fuck with you and he in competition, or he trying to use you or play you or leverage you, or, you know what I mean, trying to use certain things against you, trying to have you open up to them so he can use, have information on you and shit. He knew. Lil Baby knew. But yes, that was Young Thug's intention from the jump, was just to exploit him, always be checking it, always be on his back, be his big homie, be all up in his business, acting like he supported him, but really just trying to use Lil Baby, see if we could get off of him, gaslighting Lil Baby, making him think that he really do fuck with him and care about him the whole time. He don't. He manipulating him the whole time, leveraging him. Wow. That shit crazy. Yeah. Like, it needed to come out. But this is crazy. So what about Glow? I know this is random, but I want to know about Glow, because you had some nefarious intentions. It was no reason why you had to say that stuff about her to Mariah. So what was your intentions with Glorilla? What was going on there? So, like, what was your truest intentions with that girl? Secret date? Bro. Secretly date. Bro, it's crazy. I knew it. Reconnection. I know it's been a while, but I miss having you in my life. Small favor. Can you do me a favor? Greed. It's always him with greed, trying to see if she'll, probably go on a song with him, do stuff, anything to improve his image. I resent that you have what I most desire, so I will belittle your successes to make myself look better. So he was envious of Glow and all of the love that she was receiving. He wanted a piece of the pie. I don't know if he wanted her to, sign with him, be on his level. I don't know what the situation was. But it was definitely envy and greed over her not giving him whatever this favor was, and him wanting to reconnect with her and be around her. Listen, I'm in need of financial assistance. It's all about money. It's like he wanted to work with her. He possibly asked Glow to get on the song too, and she didn't want to. It's a lot going on behind closed doors, but he wanted to use this girl, and he secretly wanted to date her. Yes, he did. Yes, he was hating and envious of her. Which we know, but obviously, if he's feeling lustful, feeling towards 21 Savage, we know what the truth is. You be in competition with these women. Because why would you be greedy and envious of a woman and a female in rap who's not even, yeah, y'all in the same rap lane, but why are you envious? Because you feel like, nah, she going, and she don't want to. It's the same situation, like they just said, it's the same situation like with Andre 3000. He's so greedy, and he's so envious of what people have that he try to belittle what they got because they don't want to help him out with this loan. They don't want to give him handouts and favors and just do for him. That's his issue with people. Yeah, Glow iced him out and he wanted to have something with her and she was, you know what I mean? They were secretly dating. Look, date on the bottom of the deck. I like you and I would love to get together and learn more about you. He wanted to date Glow. And I feel they were secretly dating, but she's like, they was talking, bro. They was talking and she was like, bro, I'm good. I'm focusing on my own life. I'm not really trying to, you feel what I'm saying? They was in a little bit of a talking stage. But she like, And I feel this was before Mariah. This ain't no situation of Glow being no. This is what he was frustrated about. He done moved on and got Mariah, so why you still worried about the past? Telling you, this is what we don't know in secret. Them two was dating and talking. But this was before Mariah. You done moved on and went to Mariah, now she like, what? I don't want nothing to do with you. That's why Mariah was saying all that funny stuff on the phone. Didn't she say, oh, people only sleep with her because of her status, her social standing? That's why Mariah was saying that shit, because she seen that was something of value to Young Thug, that he did like Glow and what her social standing was, and he wanted to be around her. Mariah, you just don't got it. You ain't got the status that she got. That's why you even brought that up. And it don't matter if you Mariah the scientist or you was just Mariah the regular girl. Yeah, dudes would still mess with you, but you would still want to get done dirty. Huh, what? Ain't nobody cherishing you and treating you right. They treating you like the dummy you are. Telling you, with the status in Mirror, she was mad, jealous. She was hating on Glow. She still hate on Glow. Yeah, they hating on Glow. And he was secretly dating her. All right, what about the whole YSL now? Like YSL Mondo and them. What was his intentions with these dudes? Because he, what was his whole intention with YSL? Like, Mondo, Woody, all them? Was he trying to just have these dudes go down? Like, what? What was his intention here? Wow. So yeah, he was looking for the love. Like, that's what it was. He was looking for the love. He was looking for everybody to be like, we love you so much, Thug. You the best. You the greatest. You amazing. Like, he was just, that's why he's just, like I said, the quintessential Leo. And he wanted people to admire him, think he was so great, so perfect, so amazing. But the whole time it was bad news because listen, with this revenge, he was always going to tell, bro, this was his intention. It says, unfortunately, there's something difficult I need to share with you. I'm looking to damage you in retaliation for perceived wrongs. So a lot of people he was looking to get revenge out on a lot of these people, and they trusted him. Some of these people, there was things that he kept not spoken with this apology and confession. There was a lot of hidden truths, things that he felt some type of way about that he never spoke up about. Like, you know how it is. You might have somebody do something to you, but instead of just saying something, you just wear it on your chest and keep it up. But then it became bad when he started plotting on these niggas. Start plotting on them and wanting revenge and look at the damage them and have them go down for everything that you feel like they're not doing for you because they're not showing you the love. It's all about what you could do for him. And once you're not giving him that good news, once you're telling him bad news and, oh, I can't do this, I can't help you, I can't, once you don't got telling him what he want to hear, now he's out for revenge. Ain't no sorries. He don't be feeling bad. Just be out here doing shit to people. The whole time, with this confession, his whole motive was to talk and tell on these people. Like, he was going to do that. He was going to do that. He was going to do that. He made up in his own mind all of these fake-ass perceived wrongdoings, all type of shit, because he wasn't getting the love that he wanted. He was coming up with all of this shit in his mind. How these niggas was against him, and now he got to get revenge on them. He can't trust them. He fell for the okie doke with this bad news. The boys was probably telling him all type of lies. And he fell for the okie doke. He seen how these niggas was going down. So he got scared. And he was like, let me start talking with this agent. Let me tell them what they want to know. It's crazy, bro. um, Mariah. Like, what's he even doing with her? What's the intention there? And what's his true intentions with Mariah? Because it's like, what is even going on? Of course, it's deceit, meddler, always in her business, controlling her life. You feel like she's desperate. Welcome chaos, bro. She's down for the count. She's the Bonnie to his Clyde. She gonna support him, wrong, right, or indifferent, because she did see she don't know no better. She desperate. And because he needs somebody, he gonna be desperate for her. He got with her at a time where he was desperate and he just needed somebody. He was always wearing a mask, being false. He never really cared about her. He just needed somebody to control, somebody who could listen to him, because Glow wasn't doing it. So he got desperate, and that's all it was. And so he was like, all right, good, come on. Even though, he just feel like she's just so clingy, dramatic. She's all this other stuff. He know that she's bad news, and he don't really like her. But at the end of the day, it's like, I just wanted to stir up drama. I just wanted to stir up drama by being with you. See, it's a lot of shit that y'all be thinking that the roles be reversed. It's people on Twitter right now talking about, well, Glow should have never been talking to, no. Now we see it. Glow was talking to him first. This nigga was trying to be funny. This nigga was trying to stir up drama and chaos. So you know what? Let me get with your friend. Even though he know he was dealing with Glow already behind closed doors before Mariah came into the picture. But let me try to, you feel what I'm saying? Get under Glow skin. Let me try to be funny by stirring up all of this drama and welcoming, saying I like her and pretending like I love her and just being with her, because she the only one that's going to, offer me that warmness, that space. She values me like that. That's what. And so it was like he was desperate for that. She gave him the love that he was desperate for, and so he just took it. He could control her. He could do what he said. He could deceive her. He never had no good intentions with being with her. Wow. That's crazy. And then Gunna, lastly. And then we'll see future predictions, and then I'm ending this live and starting it over. Gunna. It was his truest intentions with Gunna from the jump. Unfriendly on the bottom of the deck. Listen. Always had his guard up. Always having a hostile attitude with him. Making him false promises. Gossiping about him with gossip. Big favor. Always needing favors from him. Pretending like he, was a safe space and that he respected him and all that. But it wasn't the same in return. No. Gunna had a different level of date. Bro. Empathy, perspective is mutual. He another one. He social standing. Listen, he another one that was looking for that like Gunna. It's weird. Got these romantic feelings for him. Acting like, yo, you could be a safe space. You could trust me. You could tell me anything. We could do this. But he's wanting a big favor from him to do some bro. Thug is so freaking like, do this. Okay, for real, bro. Like, yeah. And so he was trying to get Gunna to do that stuff too. But like, listen, but no. He like, yo, if you do this, there's a lot that I could get for you in your career. Now I see why Gunna trying to stay away from the devil and the demonic stuff. Oh, they wanted Gunna to sign a deal with the DEVIL and do some real dark stuff. That's what he really wanted Gunna to do. And sleep with him and do the actual rituals and do all that other stuff. And Gunna was like, oh, hell to the head. No. So he was feeding Gunna all of these false promises about what he was going to get if he did him this favor. And then gossiping, talking shit about him behind his back. All because he want to sleep with him and he don't want to do it. Like, because he listening to God and doing things the right way. Oh, God. This is wild. So, yeah. Let me clear out that energy because that's wild. I'm glad these dudes got away from these situations because this is a lot. I ain't even going to hold you. It's a bit much. We ain't going to cap and say it's not much. All right, let's see future predictions and we'll close it out. Alright, so give me some future predictions of what's going to be going on here between Young Thug and all of these different people. His reputation going to be damaged. With this child in despair, he going to be, like, acting real irrationally, moving like a child. Yeah, he going to be real scorned and bitter and sad and in despair about what's going on. What else is going to be going on with Young Thug? He's about to be pissed because he about to get left out in the cold. Listen, courthouse coming out in reverse. Possibly more legal issues. Possibly more legal issues as well. Y'all, just to be honest. Main female. Losing his relationship. Possibly having a baby. Another child on the way. From what I see here. Him feeling like he's stuck with somebody. He got to be with them and he made a bad choice, a bad decision. So, Mariah the Scientist, y'all, she might get pregnant soon. Or might be pregnant or might get pregnant soon and have a baby. He going to feel like he's stuck with this girl and he don't want to be with her. And that's pretty much, yeah, too much outside of what he want to do. This going to have him stressed and overwhelmed. He did not plan to be stuck with this girl. He did not plan to be stuck with this girl. And seeing Thief. Listen, he gonna have legal issues. His money is gonna be funny. Money will be funny. Legal issues, all right? He's not gonna be known the same in the community. His reputation is damaged, like I said. So he's gonna be left out in the cold. The community ain't gonna fuck with him. They ain't gonna fuck with him. All these bad choices they made, he gonna be, listen. He gonna be still hoping and wishing and waiting and expecting for somebody to speak up on his behalf and say something. He gonna have to stay away too. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, it's a lot that's being put to end. Like his whatever he's expecting for when it comes to the community, that's a hit. It's not happening. No one's coming out in defense of him. No one's gonna come out and say, "Yo, he's not this bad guy. Don't do him like that. Change up." And no one's coming to rescue him and save him from this image that he got. He's gonna be losing out on a lot when it comes to his finances, when it comes to his career. He's gonna be stressed, sad, overwhelmed, in despair, feeling like it's not fair. I feel that he's gonna have a baby as well with Mariah. Yep, and there's not going to be nothing he's going to be able to do about it. He's going to be stuck with this girl. But with this courthouse coming in reverse, I definitely see more legal issues coming towards him. All right? What about... $21 Savage? And him in the future of their relationship and stuff. He gonna be watching him still trying to see, you know, with this wheel coming out sideways, if there's a way that he could turn things back in his favor, get them back on the same page, get him to trust him again and believe that he's really a, you know, family to him. Yeah, he's gonna be really, he put his foot in his mouth. When I tell you, he put his foot in his mouth when it came to this whole situation. And listen, he's not gonna be able to bury this. It's not like they're not gonna be able to bury the hatchet and move forward. He gonna be trying so hard. Always trying to talk to him, always watch him, always trying to see what he got going on. Like, he's really trying to, you know, bury the hatchet right now and get back to a peaceful place with him. He really is with this candle. He's trying to see the light and have things move forward between them. But it's like, no, bridge is burnt. Bridge is burnt. All this stuff coming to the light, I keep telling you. Running your mouth, that's they saying, you talking and running and doing this or whatever. I don't know if you did it for Mariah, if you were trying to look good for Mariah. Like, it just keeps going back to that, where it's like 21 is like, nah, you wanted to look good for Mariah instead of you fucked yourself up. You shouldn't have did all that talking. All of this that came to the light got you, then damaged your reputation, and I can't. Alright, and then Wham and him. I know Wham ain't gonna be talking to him. But what's any future predictions? I told you, he getting him ex-nade. He want him out the family. He don't want him seen in no type of good honor at all. He is like, bro, he's like, bro. He's trying to have everybody cling to him now. He's trying to have everybody move forward in the ball. Like, he's trying to be the new flame, the new hot guy. Antidote in reverse. He don't want him ever coming back to this. He want him permanently going through karma. He wants Young Thug permanently going through karma. That's it. And karma, and I was about to say, and karma, yeah, because he basically at this point, he's karma. He's still going to be upset about not being attached to this family. Possibly might try to do something with this cauldron. Young Thug gonna be pissed. So he might just say, you know what, I gotta do something. I gotta cook something up. Cause if y'all really about to put me down, and y'all ain't, I'm putting you down. I'm putting you on. If y'all really ain't messing with me, y'all not dealing with me, then I might just have to turn things in my own favor and see if how I could damage y'all. Like, I'm telling you, he's really like, bro, if I'm going down, I'm shipping this whole sink with me. The whole Atlanta gotta go. Like, so he trying to see what he could do to have this. You know, if Wham don't want to get back on the same page with him, then he trying to see how he could take him down. What he gonna do to damage his reputation? What about the members of YSL? The future, relationship between him and the members of YSL. He self-sabotages. Ain't no fool dudes like Young Thug. I said, yeah, I'm glad I gotta move forward. Good for him. I'm very happy for Gunna. Yes. Yeah, it's not. Listen, it's over for YSL. YSL is completely broken apart. It's done. Hand and fish in reverse. Ain't no new opportunities. Ain't no growing. Ain't no building. Ain't no starting over. Ain't no new beginnings. Ain't no nothing. It's over. Yeah, it's over. Permanently, that wall is put up. It's done for. Like, it's been too much that done erupted and came to light. Too many storms. Too much volcanoes. You feel what I'm saying? Done erupted. It's like when I tell you it's permanently scorched. It's permanently burned, scorched, done. It's burnt out. It's can't move forward. Like, it's over permanently. Everybody got to focus on their own life and their own gifts and what they want to create. That's it. Everybody got to figure out what they're going to do for their life. Standing in their own personal power, being disciplined and doing what they need to do for their own self. You got to let your talents speak and try to make your talents work for you. But ain't no more YSL. That's done. That's over. And then, what other future predictions do I want to know? Gunna. I already know what Gunna focusing on, but I knew it. I know what Gunna's focusing on, but still, it's coming out here. Dagger and Dragon. I said it, y'all. Where it's like, Thug wants to really, really do something bad to him. Backstab him. Like, listen. Pay attention. All right, with this trumpet, he got to watch his back. He's really trying to focus and watch his back because you got Thug trying to send it through the airwaves that we got to get rid of him. That we got to damage him and damage his reputation, damage his life. Yeah, it's like he's smoking crack right now. Like, this nigga bugging. He not thinking clearly. He gossiping, talking real negative about him behind his back. Just doing a whole lot that he shouldn't be doing. And he's trying to see. He's trying to be strategic and smart about it, but he's going down the pipeline to see who he could get to do this for him. Listen, with this spider, I'm thinking of cobwebs. It's a whole lot of drama and chaos and webs of lies that he's stirring up and spreading. And he really wants to have something happen to Gunna. With this dragon, bro, yeah, possibly involving a woman with this hag, but he wants to really have him set up. Yeah, it's coming back out with the storms. I don't want to go into it no more. He wants something dark to happen to Gunna, and it's not cool. Like, this freaking slime ass nigga. Like, he really, really, really want to damage him and harm him. But I think he got little baby. He got people. He's smart. He know better. He got the guidance with this trumpet. Like, he sees shit for what it really is. You're not just gonna be able to hurt Gunna. Yo, I'm telling you, bro. I'm done. Cause that not cool at all. Any other future predictions for this whole situation? The devil, yeah, he gonna be the devil and the emperor. He gonna be doing some real, yo, the devil and the emperor. This is not good, y'all. Notice here, indica and sativa. Sativa is the one that was chosen. Because we got the devil, bro. He's not liking it. He's not liking his damaged reputation. He don't like it. He's going to be taking people down with him. He is. It's going to be nasty, y'all. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. He's not happy. He's going to be doing demonic, dark stuff. He is. That's the Eight of Wands. Oh, my God. He's going to be thinking very impulsively when it comes to making these decisions. Yeah. Listen, I'm looking at the way that this thing is banned. It's like He's feeling like I have got to figure out a way to make this work out in my favor with this Three of Pentacles. And if I got to work with the devil and I got to, for entertainment purposes only, and I got to work with dark forces to take control and get this to work back in my favor, then I will. If I got to do spell work, if I got to do rituals, whatever I got to do. I'm telling you, the bloodline, he's attached to it. Oh my God, yo, he gonna be partying. Three of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Wands. He gonna be partying, joining them with that. Yo, doing more ritual. Yo, he's aligned with these people. He feel like this is him. This is a humiliation ritual, y'all. Oh my God, I should have known. I should have known. This is a humiliation ritual. This ain't real. Hey, Lady Sprinkles. You lucky good you exactly. Hey, Des. This man, y'all. This is a humiliation ritual for entertainment purposes only. This is not. Excuse me. That's why he got out of it. Confirmation. That's why Fannie Willis and them is mad. The DA and them, and why they, cause this was part of. You know how like the DA really wanted to take this man down. They did. They felt like that was gonna be good. That was gonna be a win for them. But there's other powers that's involved. He's attached to that bloodline. So with this devil and the emperor, he just ranked up. Yeah, he you know what I mean? He did. He just ranked up. That's what just happened in this. And now he's about to see some improvements and some movement when it comes to his money. That's why I'm like, why is he so worried about his financial situation? He about to get it. Like this was the humiliation ritual that he did as part of a way to rank up. This was the next thing that he needed to do to rank up. This nigga's a whole fed. I just have to say it. Like Diddy. He is another one like this dude is a whole fed, bro. He worked with these people. That's why he not mad. I'm like, why he not mad about none of this stuff being leaked? This is crazy. He's attached to this whole shit. This bloodline, this partnership, all that. So yeah, he just ranked up. And he's going to be able to, even though his reputation might be damaged, he's going to be able to overcome all this. He's another diddler. Like, literally. But he's a fed and he works for them and he does their bidding. He works with these people. He's a fed. That's it. He works with them. He works for them. This was all planned. YSL, all that. He was always plotting against them, doing all this behind their back. He works with those people. This is how he make his money. Being attached to that bloodline and that partnership. That's crazy. That's crazy, son. Wow. It's just all about partnership and teamwork and him working with the powers that be. The Eyes Wide Shut crew. The illy. Oh, bro. I'm just like, wow. I cannot make it up with the strength on the bottom of the deck. The Leo. There he go again. He keeps showing up in every one of these damn decks. His Leo ass. Young thug. Listen, with this bite out of the chocolate, that's that vampire. Y'all don't even understand. I'm about to end it here. Because when we hit 500 subscribers, what I'm going to do is, once the membership is available, because at 500 subscribers, they said I could do memberships. If you subscribe to the membership, then we will talk about the darker stuff, and I will do those as member-only videos, right? And if you subscribe and, pay for the membership, then we'll go into it. Like, I could talk about a lot more with this right now, but I ain't going to say it. No. Because this is going out to the general public, and like I said, I got to be smart about what I say on here, especially if I want my videos to get out there. So, once I do the membership, then yeah, we can go into the nitty gritty of this. All the stuff that they doing behind closed doors. Because when I tell you. So yeah, look forward to that, you guys. Like I said, this was just a humiliation ritual and an initiation. He had to get done crazy and look crazy on the surface so that way he can continue to move forward. But I hope people see now and know now that he's a fed and that he worked with those people. And I hope that they stay away from him. Because the nigga's a walking wire at this point. Just like Diddy is. So that's what I have for y'all. I'm going to pretty much end up the reading here. These celebrities are they vampiristic as hell, bro. But like I said, I don't want to go too much into it on here because it's like, but I'm going to do another live after this. So y'all make sure y'all don't go nowhere and come right back. And like I said, members. I'm gonna do it where it's membership. You gotta have a membership, but once you subscribe to the membership, it ain't gonna be nothing but $10 probably, and $10 a month. And we'll do members only videos. Members only videos will be, where we talk to the deeper, darker stuff, where it's no holds bars. I'm not holding back. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I hear, what I see, all that, all of the memories, all that stuff that's happening. Yeah, we're gonna bring it to the light and say it, and we gonna talk specifics and what they really be doing. And members can get personalized videos. All right, like what I'll do is do personalized videos for the members, like, just because it'll only be a certain few of y'all, so it'll be easier to tap in with y'all energy and give y'all readings for members. So that's what I'm gonna do. Members will get personalized videos as well for them and what they got going on, as long as you subscribe to the membership. So yeah, love you guys, love you guys, love you guys, love you guys. I hope that y'all enjoyed. Y'all got something from it, and I will be back on here. Thank you, TS. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's something I'm gonna do very, very soon. But we just gotta get the 500, y'all. I'm really trying to hurry up and get to 1,000, because then I could also put up once I get to 1,000, I can put up the shop. And once I put up the shop, I'll do like for for everybody that subscribes to the YouTube channel, y'all can get like discounted readings, because I know that everybody can't always afford the prices, and I'm somebody who's reasonable. I like to give back, like, so I am always gonna have, like, randomly you might see in a shop, like, boom, book for a $5 reading, and it's like, yeah, $5, and I'll send you a nice written reading, whatever the case may be. Like, it's gonna be different stuff on there. So hopefully we get to 1,000 sooner than later. As long as people share, subscribe, like, let people know to boost the channel so we can get it out there, and people like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, I think we'll get there soon enough, and we'll be able to do that. So I hope that y'all enjoyed, like I said, and I'll be back on here in a little bit.